Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to Mennonite Farmhouse. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're catching us live, welcome. And if you're catching us on the replay, thanks for stopping by. And I so appreciate you. Let us know where you're watching us from. And if you can hear and see me, I would appreciate it. I see Jesse and Lisa is here. First to fellowship. And I'm on time today. Amazing. Because I was busy working on canning. Getting those beats done. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly, how are ya? So glad you're here. How hot is it down in, I think you're from Georgia, right? Who knows? I probably guessed that wrong too, like everything else about you. Let me see if I can. There's Teresa. How you doing? Hope your day's going well. I've had a very long day already, and it's only 5 o'clock. Hi, Kelly. Elsie. Ontario, Canada. I hope it's cooler up there than here. Actually, I haven't checked to see what time it is or what temperature it is, but it's not that bad. But I've been drinking a lot of water today. Yeah, you're early. Imagine that. Good job. Charlene, it's hot and steamy in Florida. I can only imagine. I got it right that you're in Georgia. All right. 91. It's supposed to be 97 on Friday. So, yeah. Hi, Michelle. She's waiting for the ad to finish. Yes, always watch ads, or at least 30 seconds from what I've been told. 30 seconds will give me some moolah. And there's Janice. Janice, that's great. Hi. How are you? I hope your day's going well because it's Monday. Hey, Danny. Of course, Danny, you always are going to rehearsal. How's that mobile home coming? I hope it's getting put together for you. She's bought a home and is remodeling it herself. How ambitious. I don't know if I can do it. Hi, Cyber. How are you? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And you're the one that's from the Netherlands, if I remember right, or at least Dutch, I think. Well, Dutch. So I'll tell you about my day because it's Monday morning, right? My husband calls me at 7:30. I'm still sleeping because I hit the snooze and passed out. He calls me. He's like, if I needed a ride to the eye doctor or picked up, he'll just let him know. And he's been bent over in stomach pains for the last week. And hopefully he's getting better from that. Because last night I just was worried about him. But anyway, he calls me. He's like, let me know. I'm like, all right. Then a couple of minutes later, the girl that I asked to give me a ride, I thought she couldn't because she didn't get her driver's license. Well, her mom was nice enough to drop her off. So she actually takes me to my eye appointment because, I have to get my eyes dilated. I get there. She's like, your appointment is a half hour away at a different office. I'm like, what? They're like, we can get you at 10 o'clock. I'm like, that's great. She's like, just signing up at the kiosk. Yeah, I had a case of Mondays. So I go out to the car, come back in, waiting for that lady that was in front of me to enter in the stuff to the kiosk. I had to get my driver's license and my credit card. I'm like, I'm just trying to sign in. Hey, Billy Lee. I hope I answered your question earlier. She messaged me about teeth repairs. I should do videos on those, right? Oh. So I sign in, go back out to the car just because the seats aren't comfortable in there. So 10 minutes later, she says, oh, the receptionist, she's like, we had a cancellation. He can see you now. I'm like, okay. So I'll get all those tests done, look at your eyes. She's like, we don't do the puff air test. That just drives me nuts. Michelle made it in. Yay. So the lady that did the test, she seemed to be very friendly. Found out we had a lot of things in common. Like we both worked at a prison and we both quilt. And it was just, She was funny. She had to explain to me the demeanor of the doctor. She's like, he's very quiet, and if you want to know something, you have to ask him. I'm like, that's just like my husband. I know exactly how to handle him, and I even had him cracking up laughing. Hey, Don Ray B, how's it going? Let me know how warm it is there in West Virginia. I'm pretty sure you're like a few hours from me. Hey, Janice, how are you doing? And there's Jamie. Jamie made it through the ads. All right. I know she was watching my videos this weekend. She even watched my sauerkraut video. And you haven't watched that one. That makes anybody laugh because it's unexpected what I do in that video. Oh, I tell people to massage your sauerkraut like somebody owes you money. Yeah. You don't want me to lend you money and not give it back. Let me tell you. So yeah, I still can't believe how much I spent on my eyeglasses today. Or just, hey, crazy homemaker, South Carolina. Oh, turn Snapchat off. Oh, my nephew. He just got his phone back and he's been blowing up his phone. The knitting honey. Oh, that sounds like a cute handle. Let me know where you're from, the knitting honey. I forget where Teresa's from. We know Michelle's from California and Jamie's from Maryland. Oh, you snuck in there, the whom Jesus loves. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, make sure you all hit the thumbs up for me. It really helps push out this live while we're live for people to come and visit Florida. I bet it's steamy down there. Yeah, one of these weeks I'll arrange my quilts so I can actually, show them to you during the live. 3 hours from York. I'm around, hi, Baltimore. You're close to becoming a farm girl. If you're in West Virginia, Dawn, I'm closer to you than you think. I can be in West Virginia in 25 minutes. That's all I'm going to tell you. From Pennsylvania, and I have to cross into Maryland. Well, of course. I don't think there's a way you can cross into Pennsylvania from West Virginia. But anyway, I'll tell you how good. Yeah, I'm thinking I could do a quilt show on a live. What I have. You're south of Cumberland, Maryland. I think you did tell me that once. I can make it to Cumberland in 45 minutes. 168. 103. Oh, yeah. I don't know what 103 is. I just know what humidity is. Big Michelle, are you almost in heaven? Got to visit you on the way to. Oh yeah, you might have to pick me up, Danny, because I don't think Cassandra's going to take me this time because I think she's going to take Trey and her dad along this time. And I'm scared to death by myself on the interstates where I don't know where I'm going. Hey, Sharon. I just saw you come in. I'm too busy talking. Whoopie pies. What did I miss? I didn't miss anything on whoopie pies. I need to make some. Yeah, Danny. I'm right. I'm sure you're driving past my house anyhow. Oh, West Virginia is almost heaven. Oh, I had no clue. No clue. I was just working on cooking beets for tomorrow's video. I was trying to get it up today, but it ain't happening because I was scheduled to do Jar Up July today. But my life is too busy. That's why I haven't put up. Hi, Garcia family. Minnesota. I hope I say it with the Minnesota accent because I have friends that grew up in Minnesota, now live here. Cold banana pudding. My husband doesn't like bananas. And he should be eating them right now because he needs to be on the brat diet for how fat his stomach is right now. How I don't know what happened. He because we eat the same food. I keep on telling him he has a weak stomach. So I'm still reading. Janice is a Texan living in northern Alaska. Oh my. So how warm is it there? Hi Maria from Texas. Has Billy Lee got a bad storm coming through. Yeah, I'll pray that you don't lose power. When I was coming home from my eye appointment, my husband was coming out with the tractor and the generator. Oh my, I thought we had no power because when we have no power, we have to take the generator to the barn. I'm like, how am I supposed to cook lunch? And I see the tenants' house and they have lights around the outside of their porch. I'm like, yeah, we have power. So the brat diet, yeah, bananas, applesauce, rice, and toast. My husband doesn't like rice or bananas. So yeah, good thing I have 3 quarts of applesauce left, even though I keep making videos on what to do with your applesauce, right? Like the applesauce bread video, Amish applesauce bread. And I was gonna make that for Howard, the applesauce jello bars that I did in the Easter video. I almost made those for Howard last night. Oh, the Jesus loves, your husband loves banana everything. Yeah, I noticed that I wasn't trying to spell the Bart diet. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, that's kind of funny. What we're gonna do with you? What's so? Then I made ribbons for lunch because it was that kind of day. I needed to cheer somebody up, and delivered lunch. And then I decided to go to the garden and get inspired. I don't blame you, Mama B. Some some days we just don't feel like cooking. A sunflower afghan. I bet that would be pretty. Ordering pizza. I had leftover pizza for lunch since I didn't feel like cooking Saturday after a long week. What did I get done last week? I don't even remember. Well, I babysat my cat. She's better now. She seems like herself now. I just don't understand how her leg looks like it's been shaved. I don't think she's pulling her hair out while she's cleaning it. 80s in Alaska? I think it's been in the 80s here. It's not too hot, at least when I am in here in the house and not outside. Spaghetti and salad. I probably should make something like that for supper. Or I'm just afraid the tomato acid would hurt his stomach. Like he just had a half can of progressive soup last night for supper. One night we had home canned French onion soup with burgers. I didn't understand why a burger was more satisfying than pizza. Yes, I'm sure 80s is a cold front in Texas. I missed something, Teresa. Who has an ivy in their leg? I think it's been cool for us for July. I'm gonna make some yogurt. My mother-in-law brought over some sweet yogurt culture. So I want to make kefir for myself, or I should say comfort. I think I pronounced it wrong, but yeah, I would like to try it myself. I will have to order some kefir berries and make it. And after I get confident at it, I'll show everybody else how I make it. Bye, Teresa. Hope you have a good evening. Christmas in July. Oh, I made that for my birthday. The first year I was on YouTube. I showed you how. That was like my what, fourth or fifth video on how to make ribs. Since I just slow cooked them in the slow cooker with onion stock and onions and garlic. Then I plaster them with barbecue sauce and then roast them in the oven for 15 minutes on each side. I'm a person that could be happy at 75 degrees all year round. It still wouldn't be near as hot as it would be walking around in a prison uniform. How about correction officer uniform? I think that would be worse. Garcia family. Yes, I have a PO box address in all my videos. If you would like to send me greens, I would love that. Oh, prime rib. Oh, I don't think my husband. I I don't know how to ask my butcher. Yes, just chop me a prime rib. So I don't buy prime rib at the grocery store. Oh, well, I know what it's like to wear a correctional officer's uniform. Oh, yeah, those were the days. You just got Instapot. Oh, welcome to the family. I just like Instapot because it's like hands-free cooking. Like, just, I mean, you might have to pre-cook like the meat or something. Like if you're making like a pasta dish and cook onions or something, but then you just throw it in the rest of the ingredients, like the broth and the noodles, and cook it for 4 minutes, and you got a supper. I mean, I don't understand when I make a Miss Pot video, my views are down. So I don't know why. That's why I don't make many Instant Pot videos, but I think they're so handy. Hi, Life in Piedmont. I didn't see a Tina. Who's Tina? Huh. $6 a pound. Huh. I've only had prime rib once at a wedding, and they sent it out so bloody. I was like, I don't know if I could eat it. Let me tell you, I was not going to send that back. Let me tell you, because I just know from working in restaurants, you don't send food back. So I ate it and I actually enjoyed it. 13 pints of ripe tomato relish today. Good for you. I went out to my garden and started pulling beets, and I'm like, yep, this is going to be the day. I'm going to make some pickled beets. I'm doing a variation, and hopefully get it out in video tomorrow, of pickled beets that are in the ball book. It says if you don't want pickling spices, there's 3 different variations. So I'm going to do the ones with cloves and cinnamon. I think those will taste way better than the ones with pickling spice. Well, I'm moving to the Canary Islands then, Jesse. You're going to come visit? Oh, all right. You're processing tomatoes now. Mine are green. At least, bye, Mama V. Enjoy your supper. They're growing. That's all I can say. We'll probably have tomatoes halfway through next month. I'm hoping. They don't seem to ripen quick here because we're not able to plant till sometimes Memorial Day, maybe sooner if we're lucky. So you need me to come shoot them or what? If I have 65 tomato plants that I grew from seed and the squirrels are eating my tomatoes, I'll be having some squirrel for supper. You know, just saying, if I could. But I think we have at least 50 tomato plants out that we started from seed. We don't buy tomato plants because half the time they have fruit already on them. My husband's like, they'll never do well if you plant them that way. You know, you're chopping green peppers for the freezer. Mine are slowly coming on. I usually have to wait till after my tomatoes are ripe for any peppers. So, yeah, I'm thinking of just doing this every Monday if Lord willingly, because, life gets in the way some days. And I'm just like, do I want to go live? I love the Joy of Cooking cookbook. My mother-in-law gave me that for Christmas many years ago already, it seems like. And if I was on a desert island, that's the one book I would bring is the Joy of Cooking cookbook. I know my mom used to cook squirrel. It tastes like chicken. Hi, Renee. How was your day? Did you ever have a meeting with your boss? Huh. That's a good tip, Angela. I love cloves, so I think I'll like this better. I think that's what the Amish do around here. Or I should ask some. She canceled your meeting. Not anything harvested yet from my garden. Oh, I thought, well, you're in Alaska. I can't imagine you cooking. Yeah, it's very informative. It has all types of cooking in it. She did squirrel dumplings. I'd say it tastes like chicken. I can remember my dad teaching me how to skin a rabbit and a squirrel. Still don't know if I could do it. Out west, there isn't a thing to eat. Squirrel, possum, amarillo. We barely started eating. Oh, that reminds me. Was that Thursday? Well, someday last week, somebody hit a pregnant or a mama possum that had 11 babies in her pouch. And my husband's employee, Miriam, she was mowing the grass around the barn and she noticed something was moving in the possum. She actually took it out and took it home and tried to nurse it, be its mom, and it died the next day. So sad. Or it lived like 36 hours or so. I felt bad for Miriam that she had it in her idea that she was going to save this possum. It was cute for being a baby, but still a possum. Yeah. So what's for supper? I need some inspiration. I don't know. I'm still concerned about his stomach. Maybe we should just do cheeseburger soup. The old standby. I'm sure he won't have problems with that. I can't believe he's losing weight. Oh, he always loses weight in summer though, because he drinks more water and he's filled up than when it's supper time. Yeah, she tried. She tried to keep it alive. Yes, opossums are good for ticks and all kinds of stuff. I found a tick on my leg last night attached. I don't understand how it was attached at like on my thigh. And I didn't even know how I found it back there because I don't touch my legs that often. You know what I mean? French toast casserole. I need to make a French toast casserole, but I never have much company. I'm sure it's not hard. You just make a custard from eggs and milk and sugar. You pour it over the. I know. I feel like every time I go outside, I get a tick. Oh, yes, Jesse, it ticks me off. That I had to have my husband examine me. His horrible state. Oh. Yeah, I feel like every time I go to the garden, I get a tick. So I make sure I rub my leg with peroxide. That's the best thing to do, according to a doctor. Because I had a tick up here a couple summers ago when I was ready to go to a church picnic, and I was getting mint for the cupcakes I was making, and so my mother-in-law demanded I go to this fresh medical to get examined to see if it was, something. My husband's like, that was a waste of $200. Just, I was like, she's like, you did the best thing. Nope, I'm hitting my mic here. Sorry. Sorry, I'm reading Billy Lee's. You never knew you were eating squirrel? Yeah, I grew up one eating all the wildlife. There we go. Garcia family has a video, or yeah, instructions for you on French toast casserole. Yeah, I know. I keep thinking about getting guineas, but since we have, all this wide open space, they'd like to be free range. I just don't want to build a fence. Oh, somebody told you someone's birthday on Friday. I don't know anybody that has a birthday on Friday. Nope, no one around here. I'm sure it was your wife that told you. 6 kids. I bet that keeps you hopping. I just have 3 cats, and that keeps me hopping with the husband. And, a couple hundred acres of field work and cows keeps me busy. So, yeah, what's everybody having for supper? Last week it was pork barbecue that everybody was making, or pizza. Yes, Jamie, somebody's having a birthday. Chicken tractor? I think guineas have to be free range. Am I wrong in that? Is Dawn still here? She might know. I mean, that's why I haven't. Medicine State. I'm accepting flea and tick repellent for her birthday. Yeah. Something. Lunch meat. See, what did you start, Jesse? Quesadillas. Easy. Yeah. Dawn's having pasta. Well, maybe I'll buy some cheese and make mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. A cottage pie. That might be something to make. See, I was right. They do prefer to be free range. Yeah, rice and beans. So I'm thinking pasta sauce wouldn't be good for Howard's stomach. Hey, Chuck. Hello, hello. Yes, I'll be 21. I hope no one really thinks that. I wish I was twice that age. Oh, yeah, we don't want guineas then. I know some of the Amish farms that we go to have guineas. Now I'll be 45 with lots of gray hair. See all this? I got, maybe not. Yeah, I got some gray hair. Street tacos. I still need that case, yeah, that tortilla press there, Jesse. Not knowing that I don't have a birthday this week or anything. 64, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I know a lot of people's birthdays this week. I don't know what it is. Something in the water, though. Yes, Jesse, I'll be 45 tomorrow on Friday. I'm 44 because I was born when you were a teenager. Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday. Too bad I don't have like that on cue like some channels do. So this week I might go see my nephews at the fair. They're showing pigs this year. Hopefully they do good. And then Thursday, the church ladies wanted to go to Amish country. Hi, Virginia. And do some fabric shop and shopping. And too bad there's no good food up there, believe it or not. Hi, Christine. How are you doing? Good to see you here. 30s was so long ago for me. Bye, Dawn. Have a good night. Thanks, Denise. So, well, thanks. I know I was told I don't look 45, but I really am. Well, 44. Hey, Katie. How you doing? Oh, he's out in the hallway. So lonely. I torture my cats, not letting them in here because I think that would be a disaster. So, anybody have any canning projects this week? I know I gotta get some Swiss chard canned and beets canned and maybe carrots. I don't know. I have to check carrots. I think those cookies yet? No, I have not. Yes, Virginia. Happy birthday, Virginia. Canning zucchini. I might have one on the vine. Speaking of the zucchini, Michelle, shall I announce it? Or shall I wait till next week? Huh. Funny Michelle asked that. August 1st, Big Living and Pike Creek Farm and the Inquisitive Farm Wife and I, we're going to have a little mini collab where we're all going to drop a video on how we use zucchini in our recipes. So look forward to that next week. Salsa verde, and you're working on peaches. Oh, I need to can some peaches. The price for first, I about had a heart attack. They want $50 for a bushel of first. I usually do get seconds because it doesn't matter what they look like in the jar to me. I need a canned pineapple. It's so expensive around here, being on the East Coast. Elderberry cobbler. It's still... Hi, Wendy. I just saw you sneak in. Maybe like $20 a Lancaster. It costs more than that to go to Lancaster for me unless I take 81 or something. If to get on the turnpike, it probably cost me like $25. But the Pennsylvania Turnpike is the most expensive turnpike in the world. That's what they say. Yeah, pineapple's like $3 a piece. But I love pumpkin pineapple so much because it's so much better than a tin can taste. I just can't get over it. One of these days I'll get to go next year since we're going to Belleville on Thursday. Don't know what I'm doing on Friday yet. Just don't know. Saturday there's a yard sale at my favorite fabric place in my hometown, so I'm gonna go there. Hopefully get some good deals on fabric. Produce auctions, yeah, my brother works at one in my hometown. They had a no sale on a whole huge bulk box of broccoli the other week. I'm like, you could have bid on that and brought it over here and I would have froze it all for you. I need to start making some strawberry rhubarb pies. I didn't get much rhubarb this year. Mine's still establishing, apparently. Apparently, rhubarb, pineapple in my area always goes on sale right after Thanksgiving or Christmas time. I don't understand it. That's so, yeah, if you need zucchini inspiration, we're going to have that collaboration on August 1st. And I know I'm going to be making my fritters that I love with and basil. Just love those dipped in ranch. Sorry, I'm just too busy looking at the chat here. Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I don't know if Michelle wants to disclose what she's making or Renee. I think she's here too. Because I've been wanting to do a zucchini collaboration, but I always think it has to be a month long. And how many people are you going to get excited about making zucchini? But oh, that is sad to lose zucchini plants. I don't think I'm having zucchini. Yeah, I mean connection issues. You're making a cold zoodle salad. That'll be good for people that don't have or don't want to heat up their kitchen. Mine, I'm using the zucchini roll-ups. So, yes. Who knows? I might put in a couple recipes in that video. Or just let you go back to my pina colada zucchini bread. I need to make some of that. Speaking of pineapple, that's why I wanted to can pineapple here lately. Kelly, are you watching on your phone? Maybe you want to exit out of the app and close it out. And I have made zucchini pineapple. I'm not a fan. Maybe it's because I diced it and not, shredded it. But I just rather pineapple, I think. Lisa wants to be in the collab. All right. We were just going to drop on the same day. So I'll send you the details later. I want to try zucchini bread jam. My one of my husband's employees, his mom made it, and he says it tastes really good. Virginia said I'd make a beef zucchini pie. That's great. Yeah, if you haven't seen my sauerkraut video, I get that off the screen. So hopefully we can inspire each other with the zucchini collaboration. Do we want to make it an open collaboration? Or if people want the logo to just email me, Michelle and Renee, let me know. Yeah. You need a pina colada zucchini? Yes. I need to make it again. Feed aside for a crowd. We have 6, no, only one child. Oh, you just had 5 kids just show up? Aside. See, I just heat up something canned from my basement. All right, so if you want in on this zucchini collaboration, email me and I'll send you the logo, and we'll just have a drop date about us first. And yeah, I guess everybody email me. That way we'll put your name on just in the description box to give you credit, and I'll make a playlist. That way everybody gets inspiration. Oh, there's Sticks. I thought you were here earlier, but apparently the different handle. My bad. Oh, you're the Brit. The other guy was probably from. Never mind. Well, welcome. Macaroni salad. Yeah, that's a good one. Ma? Huh. My husband might hurt me if I did that. Maybe that's what I'll make for my birthday. Crab cakes. I'm trying to think of something that we haven't had in a while. Well, I'm glad, Christine. If you want to make a video, let me know. Because, zucchini is one of those things that you just never know what to do with. My brother, he likes to scoop out the seeds and use the rest of it like a boat and put in like either a pasta, meat flavoring like with tomato sauce and cheese on top, or like pizza flavorings like pepperoni, bacon and sausage and cheese. Michelle, didn't you just eat? I'm sure it's just past lunchtime there on the California side. I need taco boats. Oh, Carlene, you're back. I hope it's all well there with your storm. I like making zoodles and just making like sauteed vegetables with it and just pouring spaghetti sauce on top of that, especially with mushrooms. What is Zucchini? Yeah, I need to keep making some videos. My life is just here for 5 minutes and maybe an hour. Yeah, it's hard for me to make videos when I'm having that kind of lifestyle. Just say a prayer for Miriam so she gets her driver's license on Wednesday. Dutch meat croquettes. Huh. Beef rissoles. Where's Lisa's comment? Oh, sausage rice stuffing thing into them. Oh, that would be good. What's for supper, Leanne? I'm thinking cheeseburger soup. Even though my husband doesn't like soup in the summer. I need to plan some soup videos for September. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, cheeseburger soup and some Jello if it sets up in time. grilled cheese or a hot dog. Well, there's that recipe that I made for Last Chance Cook Off on the grill, where I just sauteed the vegetables on the charcoal grill with cabbage and zucchini and summer squash and tomatoes and onion. That's pretty good. Too bad I don't have any cabbage. It's at that size. Oh, I could probably put sauerkraut in there instead. I hope I made enough sauerkraut to last me the next year. Hi, I'm assuming this is Devin. Hi, Devin. How are you? Welcome. Oh, that would be great. I would love to try some Dutch and German food. See, I figured it was Ryan. Somebody was trying to say your brother's name was Gary. I'm like, huh? If you haven't heard of their channel, Our New Land, they have a touching story about how I don't know how to explain it. There are two lost brothers that they didn't even know they existed until a couple years ago, and now they have a channel together. Yes, I ferment my own sauerkraut. I was going to make a video on it for Jarred Up July. I just didn't get there. I just love sauerkraut now. Apparently, you don't have to let it go as long as it needs to be stinky, but as long as it has a taste that you like, you can then just throw a good lid on it and throw it in the refrigerator. I even bought a junky old refrigerator that cost me only $15 just to store my ferments in after they're done fermenting. So, and I'm learning to put sauerkraut in casseroles and ribs and sandwiches, and you can put it in soups. I even found a chocolate a chocolate sauerkraut cake. I have a recipe for that. I might do a video on it. I'm still on the fence. I might just do a video on 3 different things that I use sauerkraut in. Now, I have not put horseradish in sauerkraut just because I don't like horseradish. But the pickled beets with horseradish that I did a video on last year on, that's amazing. I should start trying my sauerkraut that we just started it last Sunday. And you got to use a clean plastic fork when you test your sauerkraut. So yeah, make sure you get your sauerkraut started, and it's very good for your stomach. Yeah, I've canned sauerkraut the first time I made it, and it was so stinky when I put it in those jars because I was still oblivious to how it should taste and all that. And I'm like, then I finally learned that when you're letting it ferment, you just start tasting it. So you just gotta be brave and just don't be afraid of what you're doing, apparently. Take a little dish of cold sauerkraut and put a fried egg on top. You'll thank me later. I bet that would be good. My husband don't like fried eggs, but I'll try it. Oh yeah, that sounds Dutch to me. Sauerkraut with mashed up potatoes and eat it with bits of bacon and smoked sausage. That sounds good. Because here in Pennsylvania Dutch country, we do pork and sauerkraut with mashed potatoes. That's a New Year's Day tradition around here. I used my last sauerkraut and need to start more. So I learned today at the eye doctor that one lady puts bay leaf in her sauerkraut when it's fermenting. And Linda from Tula Creek said that she was told that shaved carrot and caraway seeds is good in sauerkraut, but you can only can sauerkraut if it's plain like the ball directions. You can't add the variations. So, but I frown on canning it anyhow, because after it's been on the shelf maybe 2 years, the lid will get the salt from the sauerkraut will make the lid rusty. So I need if I have a crock that my mother-in-law bought me a couple Christmases ago, but I need the weight on it. So I prefer the ball fermenting lids. And I found them on Amazon really cheap last week. They were like $5 a piece. That was right before, the Amazon sale. So yeah, that's what the pickle pipes don't seem to last. I've had problems with them. I liked them a couple years ago, but they probably wear out. Yeah, just so I'm gonna think about doing some fermenting videos on um radish slices and carrots. I want to. I was told by a friend that it's not that great, but I thought Cassandra, becoming a farm girl, loved it. So I'm gonna have to ask her if that's what I remember her doing. And I like the glass weights from Mason Tops too. Carrots mashed up with potatoes and onions in a steam pot, Dutch and beef and gravy. I'm sure that sounds good. 3-gallon glass pickle jars. How big is that? I can't even imagine. Oh, you have to use canning salt. You can use kosher salt. Some videos will tell you that. Like bigger grain. You don't want iodized salt. I know that for a fact. You can probably use hi Dink and Tank. How you doing? You can probably use pink Himalayan salt. See, they like I'm just gonna have to try it. I just don't want to do a video on it if I don't like it. That's well, why don't I just do a video and we'll show you if I like it or not. Yeah, that's what I have, Mama B. I thought you went for pizza. You came back? Yeah, that's what I use. You got to make sure there's nothing floating at the top and nothing getting in. Mama is fed. I'm glad you're full. Oh, 3 1-gallon. Okay. That's all right. I'm just like, huh? Like I can get 1-gallon jars. I want to get some for milk. That way I can make more butter. So, yeah, so be inspired to make your own sauerkraut. One of these days I'm going to try kimchi. Like I've tried it at the store, but I'm just not sure. It has to taste better at home. Oh yeah, make sure you use non-chlorinated water. Yes, exactly. I'm so used to having tap. I don't even think about people on town water is what my parents called it. Sauerkraut pierogies. Wouldn't even thought of that. I bet those take time to make, but I bet they're good. Afternoon nap. Oh, don't rub it in. I would love a nap right now. Oh, so funny. I'm Dutch, English, and German, and tickled French. Then It's yeah, old country cooking. I bet they are the bomb diggity. You guys are so funny. So I'm glad you guys like sauerkraut. I can eat me and my husband eat it the other night when his stomach was. Yeah, I never had luck with the Ziploc bag filled. You either put like yeah with the brine. Some say you put marbles in it. I've never had that work. A rice pudding pie. That sounds amazing. I miss my grandma's rice pudding. She put raisins in it. It was just so good. Hi, James. I don't think I've seen you in here yet. Pierogi? All right, somebody else explain it because I think it's. I thought it was just a fancy way of making rolled up potatoes or potatoes inside of pastry dough. You don't have many marbles. Oh, I'm sure you have marbles. Hand pies. Virginia, you don't like sauerkraut? I guess you're not Pennsylvania Dutch then. Just kidding. I look close to pierogies. I know what you're talking about. I don't think you've seen me post before. Just don't like the names. Like, our Georgia suburban homestead. Yes, I remember you. It's been a while. All right, it's a pastry with sour cream. My aunt is Polish and makes the best pierogies. She taught me how. Should we make some and show you? Of course. You're more hillbilly than Dutch. Nope. Oh, Jesse, you don't know what you're missing. During lockdown, I heard them say if you ate raw sauerkraut, that the virus would be slower at attacking your body if you ate sauerkraut every day. So that was something I actually believed. Of all the other stuff that you could hear. All right. So is Michelle making pierogies for us? Hi, Susan. I didn't see you sneak in. Well, you'll have to let me know where this place is in Lancaster. Because one of these days I'll have to go back. Yeah, any virus with fresh fermented foods. Yep. All right. Michelle's going to make us pierogies. All right. Make sure to check out her channel tomorrow for Jarred Up July. Maybe my channel too. Hopefully, I get my video posted. Oh, Central Michigan. I was almost there. No, I actually went past the border of Michigan when I was in Ohio. We were picking up a combine head. What's a burrock? If I'm even pronouncing that right. Never even heard of it. Yeah, it has. I like raw more than cooked sauerkraut. Oh, James was asking what raw is. I guess you got a point. It can't be. It's not raw if it's actually fermented. Is that what you're saying? I guess you got a point. Yeah, I like to mix my red cabbage on top of my green cabbage when I'm making sauerkraut. It just gives it, my last jar from last year, it has this nice ombre effect on the jar. CB, you got a storm again? Oh, Charlene had a storm coming through her area. Well, folks, we're at an hour already. I can't believe this hour actually went fast. Well, at least faster than last week. So I hope you all have a good week. I hope to, since it's my birthday week. So, and stay cool. I know it's going to be a hot one this week. And make sure you water your garden. Not so much your grass. Real sauerkraut is fermented for a year with vinegar. Well, thanks, Devin and Michelle. I clicked on the wrong week. Yeah, it's supposed to be 97 here on my birthday. Oh, I can't wait. So until next week, you have a great week, and make sure you have a great day because God gave you a great day. Take care.